Okay, boys, it's Thursday. 49 degrees. I feel colder today than I did yesterday for some reason. JC.
Yeah, Jamie thinks you're colder today, too, the way you're treating him.
Please, thank you. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM. Here's Amy's assistant this morning. Good morning, Amy. Now go back to bed. Jeff Mathews, lip smacking jaw jacker in the getting ready to fire up something in the Lewis and Son kitchen this morning. If that rain damaged your roof the other day, give Jeff a call. Tell him where to call.
256-533-1213. I can
1213.
And I still can stop a leak in the creek, and I will be buying Amy's book this week.
Is it already out?
For my neighbor.
We'll talk more about that in just a little bit, too. Somebody was kicking the camera this morning. We get this thing cooking. Right now, let's go to the set, though. And Shut Up's in here. He has seen the light, Jeffrey. Shut Up has seen the light.
I've seen a difference.
All about.
That's the way I look in the mornings when I get up. But
Zach, you need to be better off. Like, hey, Tom, what's up with you?
This is what, when y'all beat Arkansas 52-0, my hair just went, crap, we got to play these guys November 3rd.
Now, y'all got to beat them 53-0 to outdo us.
You know what's going to happen.
We're going to talk about their coach in just a little bit, too. What a buffoon he really is. But as Gloria tell you in just a moment, the weather's going to be picture perfect, too. We're going to talk a little bit about the Grease Festival. I understand you are participating, but yet you ain't going to be there.
I won't be there. Amy doesn't know that I pulled all 3 of my fryers and got everything down, so I'm going to donate that to Amy for this.
Well, she's borrowing stuff from you.
Yeah, she's talked about it. She's been asking, but I don't see anybody jumping out to help her. So I'm going to make sure she has a little equipment to get her through.
But you'll be out of town probably softballing that day.
I'll be out of town.
Me and Donnie will take care of things down that way. Zach at the Grease Festival. All right, that's what's coming up. Frank is on the phone, 230-498. What are you cooking today, and how's your mom? I ain't asked you lately.
Mama's good. She's been good. Just taking care of things around the house, she says. So
when's she coming up for a visit? Christmas?
I'm looking at Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. We always make a trip to Louisiana during that time. So for the last 21 years, we travel. So.
Well, how's my buddy Shane Lewis?
Shane is good. He's going hunting on Saturday morning.
Who else is?
That's the Tennessee
deer season.
Deer season opens for. That's why I wore a little camo today, and I'm going for the first time ever deer hunting on Saturday with a bow.
Jamie, if he kills anything, he will throw up right off the bat if he sees any blood. He's done.
Nice to know you, Jerry.
No, I've never killed a deer. I've saw a few. I mean, I shot to like 2 or 3 one morning with the video camera. But that was about it.
You're not the only way. I got one with the truck one afternoon down here.
So I'm learning to shoot a bow tomorrow. Then I'll be in a tree stand strapped to the tree.
And you think you're actually going to hit a deer?
He's scared of heights.
I will jump down and hit him with my meat cleaver.
Do you not have anything else to do on a Saturday morning?
Yeah, but I'm preparing for next week. Next week is next weekend I'll be out of town, so we're going to. If you go to CajunAdventures.com. We have a big.
Are you saying you won't be here next Thursday?
Yeah, I was going to ask if Amy could cook for me. Just swing by.
So you won't be here next week?
I won't be here next week.
Is Shane going to fill in for you?
No, he'll be with me. We'll be on the company fishing trip.
Oh, really? Oh, where y'all going?
In Burris or Venice, Louisiana.
Venice.
Oh, all righty.
Yeah.
The company fishing trip.
The company fishing trip after this weekend's company bow hunting trip.
I got you. Stop a leak in a creek and do any kind of restoration you need, call Lewis and Son Roof. Can I get cranking now?
Yes,
let's get the weather and then let's cut Zach loose this morning. Let's talk some sports. Got a lot of stuff going on. It's the Thursday morning edition. Coach Alan Creasy join us later on this morning too, so we'll hear from him. Let's get it cranking. Here's Dory tell you about what a perfect weather forecast is going to be.
Yes, it is, and that must be why he has that camo on this morning. He's trying to be a hunter now. Add that to the resume. I don't know what we're going to be eating in here. Should he actually kill something, but we'll see. 48, 49 degrees out there already this morning. Quite chilly, dress warm, but it's going to be an absolutely beautiful day. We're going to see temperatures rise all the way up to 80. Full sunshine today. Get out and enjoy. What a beautiful day it should be today. Tomorrow, 83 for your high, 56 for your low. At least the mornings start to warm up. Look at the rest of the forecast. Looks like only a 20% chance of rain on Saturday, and that is just a possible pop-up shower, so hopefully you won't see it and it won't mess up any of those hunting plans that many of you have to go out on Saturday morning. Sunday, absolutely beautiful, 72 for your high, and return of the 40-degree weather for
Nobody talk about me on the set, boys.
They're whispering. They got you.
I asked him, was he
talking
going
about Auburn?
I was asking, was he going to Auburn this weekend?
I said I ain't going to that game.
20.5 points.
I mean, your team is in the state of Alabama, and you're not going to go see them.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
I mean,
we won the we won Alabama state championship.
All right,
last
Donnie, you
year.
agree with this? Florida State 14 over Clemson.
It's going to be closer, I think. I think Clemson might beat them.
Arkansas is 7-point favorite over Rutgers.
Rutgers. After John L. Smith the other day.
Depends.
Smile! Smile!
We'll talk about him
He's a
tomorrow.
moron.
But do you believe that? Oregon over Arizona 24. That could be an upset right there. Rich Rod.
I don't know. I think we're going to win that.
So thankful he's not our coach.
Oregon's not
Oh,
bad.
yeah. South Carolina 10 over Missouri. Notre Dame 5.5 over Michigan. Alabama 49.5 over Florida Atlantic.
Yep.
Just so y'all know what it is. So, Jack, what's happening? Let's do some sports. Tom, pay attention.
I don't want to take Gloria's spot, but I found out the temperatures for kickoff at the Alabama-Florida Atlantic game will kick off 86 and the final snap will be 80. Then down at Auburn LSU, kickoff 80 and the final snap 69.
Let me ask you a question.
Good job, Zach.
Anybody notice these boots Gloria's got on this morning? What did you say about them, Zach?
I said the boots are taller than me.
You could actually sleep in that boot and use that as a sleeping bag.
I would disappear. I think Frank said I'd disappear or something.
All right, go ahead, Zach. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
First, I'll give a shout to my Aunt Nancy. She's still in the hospital having a lot of issues, so I'm praying for you. Love you, Aunt Nancy. Did anybody see the Braves again last night? Chris Medlin won since 2009, 21 straight games he has started. The Braves have won every one of them. That has not happened since 1953. You want to guess who it was? Whitey Ford with the New York Yankees. So it's been 60 years since that's happened.
Whitey Ford.
I had to call that one out.
Man, he's old playing. He's just been long.
All right, Zach,
Okay,
tell me
if any Alabama fans want to scout Ole Miss for the next week game, they play at 11 o'clock on FSN. You got Kentucky, Florida at 11:20 on Fox 54, Missouri, South Carolina, 2:30 CBS. Florida Atlantic, Alabama will be pay-per-view at 4 o'clock.
$34.95.
Yeah. LSU at Auburn, 6 o'clock on ESPN.
$34.95.
It's gone up, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, his cousin ought to be playing a lot, so he definitely ought to.
I'll be charging $15 for a front row seat in my
Seriously, you
kitchen.
can buy a $20 ticket.
Abby.
And Gloria make
You got LSU at Auburn, 6 on ESPN. Rutgers at Arkansas, also 6 o'clock on ESPNU, which I don't think John.
Now, Zach, would you say that this will be the first real weekend of football?
I think so. You got Michigan, Notre Dame, and Rick. I'm telling you, I think Michigan. I think they got upset about that beatdown we gave them. So they.
You think Michigan beat Notre Dame?
I think they can beat them.
What about Mel Kiper calling us out? Said we ain't that good, overrated.
That's fine. Mel Kiper's got to say whatever he wants to. We can just prove him wrong. There was one guy, I can't remember who it was, said that the only team better than Alabama right now in football period is San Francisco.
Well, you've seen the ratings, don't you? Brad, give me that top 5.
I saw that.
Give me that top 5.
And really, it's wrong because it's.
Give me the top 5. We showed you Alabama second string, LSU, Oregon, Alabama third string.
You left off our 5 players that are not playing. Really can probably beat everybody on that top 5.
This morning in the Huntsville Times, they've got an article on John L. Smith, the notorious Arkansas. Donnie just read this article. Tom, you're a financial advisor or have been at one time. Let me tell you. This is what it says. This is a USA Today article. Arkansas football coach John L. Smith has almost $26 million in liabilities against $1.2 million in assets. How's this going, Frank? Most of which is tied up in retirement funds. He filed bankruptcy. He's got, get this, $300 in cash, $500 in checking account. Right now, he owes is worth $2,000 from 1 quarter interest. Okay, he's 63 years old. He is paid basically $902,000. Well, he owes that much to a bank. He's paid $850 a year. He gets $19,000, Tom, $857 a month.
Oh my goodness.
That's that Obama-nomics.
$8,000 taken out in payroll taxes, $2,600 in various insurance. He lists $9,000 in monthly debt. $27,000 in monthly expenses.
Goodness.
He owns $500,000 in home furnishing, $2,500 in memorabilia rings, and watches $900.
$2,500?
$2,500. This guy is broke. Absolutely.
How much in monthly expenses? $27,000.
$27,000.
What's he buying? Like boots like that or something?
I don't know.
I got more than that in suspension myself.
Did you see though the other day, Jamie, Vince Young, third pick in the NFL draft, got a $26 million guaranteed bonus when he signed, bro.
Vince Young, we talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, I mean that's incredible. How do you blow that kind of money?
If you're an Arkansas person, Tom, is this not embarrassing? Have you seen him in interviews?
I have not.
Well.
Is he the one who says smile, be happy?
Yeah, be happy. That's what Zach said.
It's either him or Petrino. They both, I mean, one's riding a Harley with a girl and the other one's paying for him.
I think what Arkansas should have done is, I know it would have been bad for UAB, but they should have went and got Garrett McGee, who had just left that staff. Also, was their offensive coordinator. That's who Arkansas should have brought in.
Speaking of, did you hear about the new trees being planted at Auburn? No. They're planting. Jeff, do you know that?
They're planting
new trees down there.
What?
They keep them planted.
No, they're planting some fig trees down there, trying to raise a bunch of little Newtons.
I fell right into that one.
I tell my Auburn buddy at work today, that's a good one.
Keep reading the stories. You never thought one man could make a difference on the football team, but that was the only, I mean.
He looks like Superman playing in the NFL. He's just standing
out there. Did you see him last weekend? He was great.
I got the high school games if you want.
All right, go ahead.
You got Lauderdale County at Clements, West Morgan at Elkmont, East Lawrence at West, Randolph at Ardmore, Athens at Muscle Shoals, Lexington at Tanner, Lawrence County at East Limestone, and it's for you, Dusty. Lindsay Lane will be at Marion Academy.
All right, here's my football question, Donnie, that we talked about a little, or we'll expand a little bit. All right, Gloria and I were talking about this. Actually, she's into this football thing now. Since she watches ESPN Women today, she has no choice.
I'm a hostage.
Let's say, all right, we're 1, y'all 2 right now. Say Tennessee beats us.
Yeah.
Okay. Or vice versa, y'all get beat by Florida. When they come into that game that night in LSU, all right, whoever wins that game, if the
don't leave that tight shot on Donnie.
Get a tight. I want to see Donnie. Yeah.
No,
oh God!
Yeah.
All right, say we come in with 1 loss and we beat y'all. Where are we going in the rankings, or vice versa?
Well, you'd go to SEC championship for sure.
But whoever loses that go. All right, say we're number 1, we get beat. Where are we going? 4 or 5?
5 or 6.
We go that low?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? You think they'd put it at either Alabama or LSU that far down?
It depends
I think they would go that far down.
But if they come back and win, the one with 1 loss wins that night in Baton Rouge. Where are they going?
The one that wins that night in Baton Rouge, if it's a 1-1, it's a heads up, and they go to that.
No, but where are we going in the round? We're going to go up to 1 or 2?
Oh, no.
Will we pass everybody else?
No, you still got.
You just knocked off the number 1 team.
Yeah, unless everybody else has a loss. Now, if somebody's undefeated, you're not going to jump them.
If
the undefeated team will go to the national championship.
If Arizona beats Oregon this week, it's got to be a lot of what ifs. But in my opinion, everything I've heard, whoever loses, if everybody's undefeated in November, which I'm not worried, Coach Saban, I'm taking it 1 game at a time. Florida Atlantic. I'm trying to tell everybody, 1 game at a time.
Ain't you the motivator, Zach? There ain't no way on God's green earth that Florida Atlantic will come within 30
I'm worried about Florida Atlantic right now. And then whoever, hey, and I got another complaint. Whoever puts the game times, Ole Miss came 8:15 for the number 1 team in the country. Give me a break.
Come on, you're playing Ole Miss. It'd be different if you were playing.
I'll get home about 4 o'clock, 3 hours sleep, and hopefully I'll be awake at church that morning.
What Brad say, we're lucky to see on TV.
Better be glad you ain't paying $34.95 for that game, too.
That's right.
I mean, heck, they got beat up by Texas.
I need to make money this weekend, so if y'all don't have a place to watch the game, I'm selling front row.
Lucky you ain't playing ULM.
No.
Y'all playing ULM, you'd be in trouble.
I got a little bit more real quick.
Zach's not done.
Okay, winners in the first, the NASCAR chase, you got to going for the championship now. Brad Keselowski won. Ron Capps in NHRA. IndyCar Ed Carpenter. And my buddy Jimmy said make sure that Formula One's in Singapore this weekend. And then tonight, Giants at Carolina. Sunday night on NBC, New England at Baltimore. And then Monday Night Football, the Green Bay Packers at Seattle.
So tonight, the Giants play Carolina?
Carolina. You get to see on the NFL Network at Carolina.
Don't be surprised if Carolina doesn't beat them.
The Giants. Hey, what about? I know you talked about Schiano and Kaufman. What do you think about that last play, Giants in Tampa Bay Sunday? I know you hadn't talked
about when Giants came back.
I mean, you got to look at it. You're 7 points behind. If
trying to get
if you knock the ball and pick it up, it could score. But everybody's been against Shiano saying you can't do that.
Well,
you do
I've
that in college. We can't do it.
If you're going to, it's like bringing the peace flag out, somebody shooting you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like coming to a gunfight with a knife.
Exactly. So
somebody's going to lose really fast.
Anything else, Zach?
I'll have a few more people saying they're watching. They said, Jamie never lets you finish. I was like, hey, it's his show. I just do what he tells me to. But I will not mess my hair up. Oh, I got one more thing. Gloria, thanks for reminding me, Gloria. Thank you very much.
Thanks for bringing this up.
Okay, this is sponsored by Kleenex.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, y'all. Gloria, I don't want to make you cry, Gloria.
Jeff, you okay in the kitchen?
I'm not wearing
Here you go.
waterproof mascara.
Okay.
Is this from Lifetime?
Frank, get your handkerchief out.
This is the Lifetime Network, by the way.
Okay, here we go. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take, relationships we were afraid to have, and the decisions we waited too long to make.
Oh, Zach.
I'm sorry. I've had that happen to me. I'm sure it's happened to a few other people.
Let me hear that again, Zach.
All right, one more time.
For real?
I lost it. In the end.
Does that mean in death?
In death do you part.
Regret the chances you didn't
Gloria can
take.
get
We only regret the chances we didn't take, relationships we were afraid to have, and the decisions we waited too long to make.
That goes to that same thing I got right over there on that wall.
Yes, it
got
does.
an old basketball gym with a rim up there, and it says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Right?
Yeah.
Zach, this kind of reminds me of you this morning, so I'll read this, dear Jamie.
Can we
Yeah, I'll send you out a copy.
Oh, here it is. Are his standards on dates too high? This could be you, Zach.
I don't have any dates, so I don't know.
I'm a 59-year-old male.
49.
In good health and physical shape.
49, darling. 49.
49. So I missed that. I have not been on a date for a couple of years. It's not because I don't wish to date, but because I don't want to go through the motions. I'm close to my family members, my church. I don't really care about, I know they care about me, don't want me to be alone. Problem is, they constantly say, you must lower your standards if you want to find somebody. What are my standards? Simply put, I have no desire to be with someone I'm not physically attracted to.
Well, duh.
They don't think this should matter, and maybe they have a point, but it's my decision. I got no problem waiting for the right person to realize it might not ever happen, Jamie. I love my family, my church, my friends, my TV show, and all that stuff. Other than rudely telling them to butt out, how can I get them to stop telling me to lower my standards to hook up with somebody I may not feel adequate for me?
That chemistry is so important.
I don't know what that exactly said, but
Gotta have chemistry.
Bama Zack.
Gotta have chemistry.
Yeah.
That's you, Zach.
It's a lot of me right there.
So what do
You got one thing going for you. You got Alabama.
What are you looking for, Zach?
I mean, you just want somebody you feel compatible with. I mean, you just don't want to. You just don't want. Yeah.
So you wouldn't date an Auburn fan?
No, I would not say that.
You would or wouldn't?
No,
I possibly would.
You don't know that.
I don't know that. I might even LSU. If there's a Cajun girl around here, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I'm 49 and still single, never married, so.
So you've saved up and you're wealthy and got good credit.
No,
You're waiting on the right person.
I sound like John L. Smith.
If you went Cajun, you'd be raging, buddy, afterwards. I can promise you.
I promise you I won't be Cajun.
I'm going to set you up right now.
No, it's good.
If you're a woman out there and you got 4 or 5 kids and you can't
No.
That's your sugar daddy.
No.
That's your sugar daddy. Huh?
No.
Zach,
He didn't ask for headache.
He didn't want a donut.
You want somebody that can cook?
Don't be talking about
Amy's got a bunch of friends.
My hair's feeling like Donnie's. I feel like my hair just going straight up now.
all right, Zach, anything else before we split on this Thursday?
I think I'm good, James.
I think you.
Hey, roll tide.
Roll tide.
You won't let you try on those boots?
No, I'll get lost in them. They won't find me. I'll be late to work.
Hey, make you taller, though. Look, you'll be taller and larger.
Those things come up to your waist.
All you see is your head. You'll be a one-legged person. You have.
They would. Look at
Stand up, stand up.
They would come up to my. They would come up my waist. Good grief. Woo.
He could go duck hunting with those and never get wet.
All right, got to take a break. We'll be right back with Z and N. Y'all hang on.